Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse here, and I am back for a PC accessible game video. And this is for a game that I had added to my wish list a while back and then completely forgot about it. And I guess it just came out today as I'm recording this. And we're looking at a game that came out on Steam, not quite sure about other platforms, but we're looking at a game called Lost in Blindness. I guess it's some kind of adventure-y game. Almost seems to have maybe like a horror or suspense kind of a vibe going, if the trailer gave any clues. I have not really read too much of the description. I've only watched the trailer, and I've poked at the main menu just to make sure the game worked and to adjust my audio levels for this recording. So I am going to go into this fresh, and we're going to find out what this game is all about together, and we're going to play the first part of it, learn what the controls are, what the game is like. And if you guys are interested, you can pick up the game for yourself. Lost in Blindness. Now I'm just going to click on it here, and we're going to go.
Lost in Blindness is a game adapted to the visually impaired. For full user experience, use headphones to hear sounds coming from the left, the right, and all around you.
Okay.
New game.
And there we go. So
use the W and S keys to navigate through the menus.
I like, we've got human narration.
Use the W and S
Clearly
keys
this
to
isn't
navigate
text
through
to
the menus.
speech.
Streamer mode, options and accessibility.
This is narrated, so it's not going to be...
Press enter to confirm.
Right, so it's kind of a little chatty.
Press enter to confirm.
Yes, dude, I know. Chill for a sec.
New game.
But yeah, so... I was glad that it's not, that using that same RPG engine, which is kind of neat, but I haven't found anything super interesting. This one, I know nothing about it, so I think it's first person. And one thing I really get a kick out of visually, there are some visuals, at least on the main menu. I don't know what the in-game is going to look like. But the main menu, there are words there, and it is large. But guess what? If you're sighted, unless you look up the code, you're not going to know, because guess what? It's Braille. It's visual Braille font, and I can read it. So we got new game, and it is in Braille, and it is in grade 1.
Streamer mode, options and accessibility.
So I don't know why it doesn't say... I'm wondering why it just doesn't say options. It says dreamer mode. I don't quite understand what that's about.
Chapters.
So we can go back and play chapters that we've unlocked.
Credits.
All right, credits.
Leave game. New game.
And it wraps around.
Streamer mode.
So let's go into
and
options
accessibility.
real quick.
Enable streamer mode. Do you want to activate streamer mode? It will allow the viewers to see your screen when you play live while blindfolded. Press enter to enable or disable the streamer mode.
I'm probably gonna...
Press backspace to go back.
I'm tempted to turn it on just so you guys have something to look at.
Streamer mode enabled.
Okay.
Enable continuous echo. Disable streamer mode. Enable continuous echo.
Continuous echo. Maybe that'll make more sense when I start playing the game. I don't exactly know what that is. I kind of wish they had a description of that like they did the streamer mode, because I'm not entirely sure what they're talking about there.
Disable full screen mode.
Don't want that.
Enable keyboard controls.
Which we are, I think, but we'll leave it for now.
Disable streamer mode.
All right, so we're going to go backspace.
Main menu.
And escape works too, I tried. I like the music on the title screen,
Streamer
so
mode. New game.
Let's go new game. And we're going to find out what the heck this is and how to play.
During the game, press escape to pause the game.
Son of a bitch!
Okay. That's one way to start a game. Gunshots. Son of a bitch. Falling in the water.
Press the W, A, S, D keys to walk and use the mouse to move the camera.
Oh, they're actually going to give us first person. Oh, cool. And having visual stuff, it disables the y-axis, so it's on a 2D plane, kind of like a Wolfenstein is,
They'll leave a message.
which is fine. But, alright, so we're going to head toward the sound.
Hello.
Okay, he automatically
hey,
picked it up.
It's Laura.
Laura?
I'm sorry to bother you, but
It's been years.
yeah, almost 6. How are you doing?
Press Enter to answer positively and backspace to answer negatively to the question asked.
Ah, okay.
I'm doing fine. I didn't expect to have you on the phone. I never thought I'd hear from you again. That's all.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Time flew by since we went to Panama, right?
Yeah. It's like we got back only a few months ago.
I know, right? Oh, it feels like yesterday, though.
For me too. But not exactly for the right reasons.
Yeah, obviously. Remember how you struggled tracing Francois Lelaunay? But then when we found him, you were so excited you couldn't sit still. But then, I think back to when you...
Okay, so we get a little wave here, some
Can't keep up with me,
flashback.
can you?
yeah. Keep laughing, Bear Grylls.
You're too much.
Bear Grylls, what the heck?
Come on, we're almost there.
You see that big rock over there?
Oh, damn. That was the only path indicated on the map.
Hey, look. There's another path over here.
What about the ravine below? If we slip and fall, there is no way we can survive.
We've been walking for 2 days straight. We can't turn back now.
But it's just too risky.
Oh, come on. Follow me. I'll lead the way.
Be careful.
It's fine. Almost there.
So we don't have control, we're just hearing.
No!
Ooh, and we...
I feel so bad about letting you go ahead. I had such a bad feeling about it. I shouldn't have let you do that. And when I saw your foot starting to slip...
I already told you. I'm the one to blame. I was being reckless, so I fell and I became blind. What's done is done. It's not your fault. But you didn't call me for the first time in 6 years just to go on about this, did you?
Sorry. Didn't mean to
Okay.
ruin your day. I wanted to know what you were up to. And also to tell you that I discovered something crazy about the Mayas. I thought you'd be interested.
I read on the internet that severe droughts led to the fall of the Mayas, but you read my thesis. I'm not sure that...
Talking about something even bigger.
Like what?
Well, I have this Brazilian friend who's part of an organization fighting against deforestation. He called me yesterday. Apparently, they found a Mayan temple at the heart of the Amazonia.
Ooh.
Can you believe it? A Mayan
So we're
temple.
going to be in the temple.
It's about
We'll do
1,000
tomb
miles
raiding,
from where
huh?
they lived.
That's the amazing part, right?
I cannot wrap my head around this. I wish I could see it for myself.
Well... it just happens that I'm going there soon, and that... I've made plans so that you can come with me.
For real?
Yeah, I figured you might want to go. But I admit, I also need your expertise on this.
Wow. Yeah, I'm in. So, when do we leave exactly?
Actually, I'm already in the nearest city, Boa Vista. You'll have to join me there, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I'll manage.
Great. You already have a driver coming to take you to the airport, along with a small gift.
You don't like wasting time, do you? And thanks in advance for the gift.
No worries. I'm so excited you're coming with me.
Hey, hold on a sec. There's someone knocking on the door. Coming!
Oh, must be your driver.
Damn.
Yeah, must be.
Okay,
I've
well,
gotta go.
considering I
I'll
haven't
see you when I
even
get there.
packed yet.
That's right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
I'll be there in
so-
2 seconds.
Okay. So we center it, walk forward.
Hello, Mr. Riley.
That's me.
You was called to
Ah.
drive you to the airport and hand you a package from Ms. Miller.
Yes. Can you put it on the desk, please? Right next to the hamster cage.
There you go. We need to be there by 6 p.m. It's about an hour drive, so I can pick you around 5.
Sure.
Perfect.
Will do. Can you close the door behind me?
Of course. See you soon. I'm coming, Gypsy.
Okay. So
Paused.
I'm going to pause it for
Resume.
just a second. I like the fact, one thing that I immediately like is that they're using common movement controls minus the y-axis control of the mouse. But they're getting people used to, blind players used to using WASD and mouse controls. These are things that I've kind of wanted in some of these kind of semi-first person games, because it's usually like, just straight up arrow keys and other keys to kind of move by 90 degrees or whatever. And this one you're just kind of, keyboard and mouse, and you're looking around. So enter is yes, backspace is no, so you have a little bit of freedom and choice. I don't know how much branching paths that's going to entail, but curious to see what other things are going to happen. Voice acting seems all right so far. Let's continue. And I'm gonna... I got my volume way cranked up here because... So I'm listening from my hamster.
So, what's the gift? What can it be? Is it fresh new straw for you? Wait a second. It's a beacon. Oh, so cool.
What?
Okay, Gypsy. The neighbors are gonna take care of you for a few days, okay?
Beacon?
Now, let's get packing and head out to Brazil.
Alright, so there's your sort of tutorial-esque level. And
Press
again...
backspace to change the view shared in streamer mode. Press enter to go to the next level.
So... Oh. So, I'm gonna go back into my room for a moment. Whoa. Howdy. Can I move okay, what are you doing? It's just moving on its own. I don't quite... Okay. Alright, let's not do that again. Alright. So it's changing mode. Okay, so when I go into this, I'm
Ladies
gonna...
and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Isabella, and I'm your chief flight attendant.
Paused.
Okay, I can pause it here.
Resume.
So I'm gonna go
Streamer
into
mode.
options.
Disable streamer mode. Streamer mode disabled. Paused. Resume.
On behalf of the captain and the entire crew, welcome
Okay,
on board
so
Flight
I wanted to
LA
see what this is
9365.
off.
Your cabin crew is here to ensure you have an enjoyable flight to Boa Vista. Our flight time will be
Okay.
12 hours.
12
The weather
hours?
conditions are
I'm
ideal
looking
on the
around.
Atlantic. Enjoy your flight. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the screens above as we review the emergency procedures.
Yeah. The exit closest to you, oxygen masks will drop, emergency evacuation. I know the drill. Now, let's play.
Okay.
New game.
Wait. What? Something... Oh! So, it's a little hard to read with the way the letters are stylized, but so... He's gonna play a runner game, Runner Sound 3D,
Leave game. New game.
and so you even get mini... Okay, this is cool.
During an action phase, use the A and D keys to move left or right.
Okay. I don't know if I can fall off or if... So I'm trying to avoid... Is it lane-based or is it... Is it like subtle? Like I'm trying to figure out if it's preset, like almost like a lane, or if it's actually analog.
Victory!
Yay!
That was so cool. I cannot wait for them to make audio-based games.
Alright, that was basic, but...
I'm exhausted. Some music, and then nap time.
Yeah, you can tell he's using an iPhone. You hear the telltale click. So I'm kind of tempted.
Pause.
I'm going to...
Streamer mode. Resume streamer mode. Options and accessibility.
Stream... Oh, it's... I thought he said dreamer mode before.
Back streamer mode. Options. Resume. Streamer mode.
It almost
Options
sounded
and
like
accessibility.
streamer the first... Okay.
Enable streamer mode.
Enable...
Do you
Let's
want
do
streamer
that. So
mode
then you guys
enabled?
have something to look at. If you're low vision or sighted.
Paused. Resume.
Gentlemen, we have just been cleared for landing at the Boa Vista Airport. The temperature is 95 degrees Fahrenheit. For now it is sunny, but the weather forecast predicts that in a few hours, the temperatures will drop, creating a stormy weather. Please make sure your
Yay.
seatbelt is securely fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. On behalf of the entire crew, we would like to thank you for choosing us, and we look forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice stay.
Okay. Depending on how this goes, this might be something I would stream for a while on a weekend. I'm intrigued about this so far. I'm curious to see what kind of mechanics
Senor,
they
what?
introduce.
Oh, see.
Get in.
Thanks.
Where
Okay.
do I drop off the tourist?
Here. The address is on the paper.
Can you read it to me?
I think that's gonna be a bit difficult for me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't notice. So, we're going to the bar downtown, right?
No idea. I'm just on my way to meet a friend as fast as possible.
I see. It is bad?
Oh no, quite the opposite.
A bun?
No,
I would
not
think
that
that
I
he
know
would
of.
he would want to
So,
know at
what's
least
so
where
urgent
he's
for
going
you
to
get
tell
there without
anybody.
knowing where you go?
It's work.
This isn't super
okay.
realistic and
What you do?
Let's say I'm an archaeologist.
So, what you come to dig up? Roots?
Are you serious?
I bet you picture the forest like in the movies, with dangerous species, isolated tribes.
Well, isn't it like that?
Not really. More like trees everywhere and cities that can't grow. Anyway, enjoy while you can. In a year or two, the forest will be a different place.
Who knows? Maybe it won't.
You think? Billions of reals at stake. So a company like Harambe Wood is not likely to let go of this area.
Who said there would be a choice?
What do you mean?
Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about anyway.
No, but I feel like you know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. I can't say anything more about it.
Yes, of course. I can keep secret. It's okay.
No way. Are we close?
I'm just a taxi driver. You don't risk much telling me.
yeah,
your
this
name?
guy is
Why do
clearly
you want to know my name? Are we there
suspicious
Oh.
sounding.
I drop you off at the intersection. Road is closed because of the market.
yet? And how do I get to the bar?
You walk back to the market, and it's the street on your right.
Oh,
Explain what you're doing
Hey,
here.
what the? Hey, open the door.
Answer.
Fuck. Are you kidding me?
You want to find your friend?
Okay, we found a temple in the forest. It might be Mayan.
Don't care about this. What this has to do with Harambe Wood business?
It would make the forest a protected area.
What?
Let me out.
Get out.
All right.
Hurry.
All right.
Before I close again.
What the hell was that? Okay. I've got to find Laura.
So, do I just... So we're not really given any... I'm going to
Pause.
pause it here just a second.
Resume.
So, just on a logistical level, I'm thinking that, okay, yes, I clearly, I'm going to somewhere that I've never been before as this blind guy. But even the cab driver to be like, okay, the fact that I don't know what's on the piece of paper that I had, even if I couldn't read the piece of paper because maybe it was handwritten, he's got an iPhone clearly because you heard the game, you heard the unlock sound effects, so he could use an app that'll do OCR if it's typed. If it's handwritten, something like Seeing AI, maybe it wasn't around then. But even if he talked to, I forget the lady's name already, but like I would want to know at least, okay, what is the name of the place I'm going to so I can ask tourists or I can ask my driver. I would want to know a little bit of my route ahead, not just be like, oh, drop off in a random thing and walk in some random direction. So, game-wise, it's like exploration, but just like logistically, it's a little off. But let's just... So if I turn around completely, okay, so I have to go forward. It's not letting me walk in that direction. So I hear basketballs off to the right. Somebody's shooting hoops, I think is what it is. Now, I can see, basically visually what it's showing is it's not giving us a lot. It's giving us silhouettes. So there are two people here. Their outlines. I'm not quite sure what I am next to on the right. Okay, there's another person walking up. Now we got a third person, but there's a door and a window. So if I turned this visual mode off, I would not be able to see this, and so I should play with my eyes closed. And I wouldn't know that door is there. So if I walk up to it, it does nothing. So I'm gonna... And these guys over here are quiet, so clearly they're of no significance. So I'm gonna close my eyes.
Use echolocation to help you find your way. Left click to create an echo.
Oh.
The longer it takes for the echo to hit a wall, the farther Alex is from the wall. When the echo comes back quickly, it means the wall is close. Give it a try on the wall in front of you. It doesn't take long to hit the wall, meaning it is near. Now, turn around and face the person juggling with the ball. Create a new echo. It takes a long time to hit the wall, meaning the obstacle is far from you. You can now use the echo.
Okay, so... I like the fact that it's subtle, but I almost think it's a little bit too subtle depending on what the surrounding environment is, because listen to it, that's not too bad, but that... If you have any hearing impairment whatsoever, you're going to have a hell of a time hearing that. You probably want something, especially if you're going to play this, especially just by audio, something, even, a little bit louder of a percussive sound or clicking. Like that, that's not too bad. But yeah, that could be really easy to not hear. So
The striker is near the penalty area. He shoots, he scores!
Okay. So I'm shutting my eyes. I don't know what's around me.
And then this guy turns around, right?
Oh no. So what happens?
He's like, "Hey, who do you think you are talking to me like that?"
Was he pissed?
For real. And I'm playing tough, but I'm freaking out. Next thing you know, the guy stands 3 feet from me, and I just know he's gonna sucker punch me, right?
Ooh.
He swings his arm to hit me, and then bird shit right between the eyes.
And what did he do after that?
He just stops dead, and he squints to see what it was.
Saved by a bird.
And guess what? The guy was so livid, he left instantly. Not a word, nothing. Hey, you looking for something?
Yeah, a bar.
You hear that guy knocking on the door? It's that way.
Thanks.
Knock again, dude. Okay, so I'm brushing against a wall. Okay, I think. Okay, I'm against something. I need somebody to knock again.
Alex!
Wait, wait, what is my name? I forget what my name even is again. Actually, I want to go see if that guy... Let's see. Is that guy still at the door? Knock again. Okay. Where are we going?
I'm here!
Okay.
Alex! I'm so glad you're here.
How
Okay.
are you?
Good, how about you? How was the trip?
Just fine. I'm glad I got here in one piece.
In one piece? Do you mean with your flight?
No, the flight was all right. It's the taxi driver that got me here. It was weird, man.
Seriously? I sent a member of the organization to get you. The taxi drivers are usually up to no good here.
I don't know, but he freaked me out real good.
I'm so sorry. Come, let's find you a seat. Poor thing. Okay. Tiago should be here any minute.
Tiago?
Yeah, he's the friend I told you about. The one in the organization that discovered this temple.
Why do you keep your voice down?
The companies in charge of deforestation are the biggest employers in this area. And they're not known for their diplomatic approach.
Oh, okay, I see.
I know
What's
I'm not
wrong?
saying much,
You
but I
look
don't
so
want to
pale.
interrupt the dialogue.
Let me get you a drink. It will make you feel better.
Let's stay sober.
I'm not really in the mood.
A glass of water, then?
Thanks.
Joel, cachaça, por favor. E copo de agua.
A true Brazilian.
Yeah, right? I've got to
And I
work on the
didn't hit
accent,
backspace.
but,
Apparently
you
these
know.
are timed.
Hey, I don't mean to be that guy, but, I was thinking about our call yesterday.
So,
Why haven't you called sooner? It's been 6 years. What happened to you?
I'll keep it short because you're in for a ride. Well, since we came back from the Caribbean, I had personal stuff to deal with. Obrigado, Joel.
Personal stuff?
Yeah, it's a bit more
I don't know why
difficult
that
than
voice
that,
actress
but-
sounds...
Hey, we were waiting for you.
She kind of sounds
Alex,
familiar.
This is Tiago.
Hi, Alex, and welcome to Boa Vista.
Thanks a lot.
Here, I got a little something as a welcoming gift.
You didn't. You shouldn't have. I came here empty-handed.
You came all this way to help us. It's the least I could do.
Go on, open it.
What is that? A watch?
Close. It's a sound beacon.
It is such an amazing gift.
Oh, you should try it.
Press the upper arrow key to activate the compass. It will point north no matter where you are.
Okay.
Man, I really appreciate it, Tiago.
It's fine. I'm just glad you like it. Oh, I see you already have drinks to celebrate your reunion.
We couldn't leave without a toast.
Let me get one too.
So, what were you going to say?
I'll
So-
tell you when we get back from the temple.
What
I'm
a-
back.
He got a beacon before
Okay,
he left,
great
so what is that
atmosphere here.
beacon for?
Cheers, I guess.
Cheers.
So I got
Salute
2
you.
beacons now?
Hold on, Alex.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah, no worries. Where are you parked, Tiago?
Just outside the market.
Great, let's go. We'll brief you on the way. Ah, damn it. It's starting to rain.
Yeah, apparently there's a storm brewing this afternoon.
So, you're part of an organization, right?
I am. There are only 8
Almost sounds
members
like it's like
left,
the same
but
guy.
We fight to save whatever can
Just
still
acting-
be saved.
Yeah.
You know.
And you're
Different
not having
accents.
talks with Harambe Wood?
Having talks with Harambe Wood? No. Talking isn't what they do.
Let's say it's better to keep away from them. They're quite dangerous.
It's that bad, huh?
A friend of mine is currently missing. Pretty sure Harambe made it happen, but unless I have proof. What about you?
Kind of
You're not
surprised
fan of
it's
Flowers,
not
right?
having
Is
me
that
just
all
try
I
to
am to
follow
you?
them
You're
while we're
a
talking.
Mayan expert.
We're just sitting
mostly.
here
Hopefully
listening.
you can tell us more about this temple.
Unless it's not a Mayan temple. In that case, I'm afraid I wouldn't be of any help. We'll see when we get there.
Be careful. I'm opening the fence. This way. Come on.
Get in the car, Alex.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that, just a simple thing of like walking and following their voice while they're constantly chatting.
Press backspace to change the view shared in streamer mode. Press enter to go to the next level.
Okay, well, let's go to the next level then.
We'll be there in 5 minutes. Then we'll look for a way to go in. Front entrance is sealed off.
I hope we'll find what we're looking for.
It'd be one of the best days of my life. Take that, Harambe.
Talk about fine
Good
weather,
storm
huh?
sounds.
Maybe today isn't a good day to go.
Oh, do you want to turn back?
We'll be there in 5 minutes. It'd be a shame.
The last time you said that.
It's okay, Laura.
All right. Are you good driving, Tiago? You don't want to get stuck or anything.
No chance. Remember, you are in an SUV with the best driver you could ask for.
Go on then. Hang on tight, Alex. We're going on a bumpy ride.
There are tire marks here. I hope they are from our guys.
Did they say they would come?
Of course they're
No,
not.
but nobody would come here by accident. Anyway, we're about to find out soon
There's
enough.
our antagonists.
What's
Damn.
that?
I don't know.
Sounded
It's
half like
coming from the
thunder, half like a...
It sounded like
Cannon.
an explosion.
Yeah.
Loud enough for us to hear it in the pouring rain?
Damn. It's just after the turn.
What the hell could it be?
I don't know, but it seems like...
That would be a machine gun. Alrighty.
Tiago! Are you alright?
I'm all right.
The plot
Tiago?
thickens.
Tiago! Wake up!
What's wrong?
He's not breathing!
The car is over there.
We need to bounce.
Can't leave Tiago!
They got him, and they're coming to get us too.
Spare your bullets. They might already be dead.
We need to move.
The door is blocked!
So I can't do
Run,
anything
quick!
still. We're just
Go
listening.
get some help!
We've got a survivor. Shoot him.
Get them away from here if you want to be of any help!
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're gonna...
He's getting away. Kill him.
I
I
can
think
die
I'm
here.
moving.
He's over there.
He won't be able to run for long.
Leave me the fuck alone.
During an action phase, use the A and D keys to move left or right.
Okay, so we're gonna... Oh dear. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that is. Okay, so I just opened my eyes real quick and all I see is like a silhouette of that's me running. So it's actually third person. Somebody running or walking there. Seems to be analog, meaning it's not just like jumping from lane to lane. Oh, I gotta pay attention here. Oh dear. So far, this is pretty easy.
They're getting closer. Whoa!
Pause.
Okay, I'm going to pause it again.
Resume.
So, another thing that I would sort of recommend is there's no clear... You almost need like a begin and end gameplay sound, because if I'm looking at streamer mode and if I have some vision, I need to know when I'm in control and when I'm just listening to something, because when you heard all those kind of branches and you heard the rocks crumble, I opened my eyes for a second and I saw the little circle, kind of the little circular thingy indicating that you're just passively listening again. But if I didn't have any vision as an option, I may not have realized that. So I think there needs to be some sort of a subtle thing. You know, The Last of Us 2 did something like that again, where it's just all you need is like a simple sound to tell you that the game is taking control over itself, and just listen, and then tell me when I can take control, or when I'm controlling the game again. So, another suggestion there. Let's continue.
He can't just disappear.
Falling rocks or gravel. Okay, what's going on here? Okay,
They didn't see me fall.
So
I thought I was done for.
Alex!
Laura? I can barely hear you. Where are you?
On the other side. There's a small crack. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Me too. How did you lose them?
They saw you running away, so they started chasing you. I waited a bit, and then I escaped.
I'm glad I listened to you and left. How many of them were there?
I wouldn't know. I went where I thought you were and hid there. Who are these guys?
I don't know. Traffickers, maybe?
Tiago explored the area around the temple.
Paused.
Pause it again.
Resume.
Sorry to pause it so much, but just kind of voicing things as we go here. Two things really quick. Like, I think her voice acting, the woman's voice acting is actually pretty good. She's, doing inflection and, emotion in her voice. The main character kind of does, but he's maybe a little bit more flat. Like his voice will go up and down a little bit, but not quite as true as hers does. But what I'm also noticing from a gameplay and vision standpoint, and I'm kind of keeping an eye on this from both how a sighted person and how a blind person would play this game, and one thing that I'm kind of liking, at least for some of it, like that action sequence, there were not any visuals to indicate there was a silhouette for me, but I didn't get to see any like enemies or anything. So even though you have something to look at, they're purposefully making it so that the sighted person, if you want to play this, you are going to have to rely on your ears too. You can have a little bit of visuals to look at, but for the most part, now that we're in the main game, like you could kind of see what was going on in the apartment that he had, in the streets to a degree. But yeah, let's continue.
But no one else was around.
So, it must have something to do with the temple, right?
How did they know? Why did they shoot us?
Remember that taxi driver I told you about earlier?
What about him?
He asked me a lot of questions about
he
what I
was
was
a
doing
nut
here.
job.
I kept repeating to him that I couldn't talk about it, but he pressured me and he locked the doors.
So what did you say?
That there was this temple in the middle of the forest and that it could
You said too much.
prevent more deforestation. I'm so sorry.
You out of your mind? Honestly.
Okay, slow down. What was I supposed to do? Get myself killed?
No. Of course not.
Believe me, I already blame myself for Tiago's death. I don't need you to lay it on thick.
I know. I'm
Okay,
so
I'm turning.
sorry.
Okay, what do we do now?
There's the small path behind you. Try to go forward and I'll find a passage to meet you.
All right, be careful.
Okay, so we do... Let me click. Okay. Let me turn back to where she was. Okay, so... Can't go that way. So let's go this way because it's
Okay.
further.
Looks like I'm getting there.
So actually, I kind of take back what I just said. Now that I am walking again, you can play this visually because the ground is white, and you kind of have just some vague. I know they're supposed to represent like trees or walls or something, but just very, very, very minimal graphics. Okay, we got a bird. So, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this, you know, both audio and visual for this spotlight video, because I want to be able to explain for both sighted and blind users what is going on in this game and how accessible it is, what things might be great, what things are missing. But if I stream this, I'm going to likely turn my monitor off, and that way I will totally get the blind experience. But I'll leave streamer mode on so that even if my monitor's off, you guys will still see something. So, for sake of video speed and efficiency, we're just going to continue down this sort of S-curve thing.
What's that sound?
Banging on something.
Ah,
Sounds
coming.
ominous.
Over here!
Where is she? Say something, lady. Because she came from over here. Because I don't think I'm supposed to go toward this. Okay, so... Pause again.
Resume.
She says over here, if you don't, I mean, yeah, you heard it, but I obviously overshot. Even visually, I wasn't paying super attention, and the white silhouette of her that I kind of overlooked right away. I wasn't paying super attention. I was more listening to the audio. She only says something one time and then just stands there. Well, I overshot it and went all the way over by some trees. And then when I circled back, I saw the silhouette. So if I had no vision, I would have to kind of fumble around until I heard her again. So she needs to talk, like, not constantly, not like every 2 seconds, but maybe like every 5-10 seconds, just to, you know, snap her fingers or just say, hey, over here. Something like that, because she's right in front of me there. I think...
I thought it was them.
Okay.
What's that sound?
I don't know. But I think I found the entrance. There's this huge stone door.
With some strange rectangular spirals on it?
Precisely.
Yeah, that's it. We found it.
But wait. Let me try to open it. It's jammed.
Pause.
Okay.
Resume.
I am having a little bit of an issue here. Her silhouette is sort of just to the right of me. Right in front of the door. But her audio was way to the left.
Oh no. The noise. Is it coming from the door?
Yeah. Why?
It can't be a coincidence.
So
it has to be a riddle or something.
What kind of riddle?
The kind of tests you see in the movies.
She's to the
Okay,
left.
Indiana, you have an idea?
Maybe we should try and reproduce the rhythm.
You might want to try it with your beacon.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Right-click to activate the beacon. Like a radar, the beacon tells you how far you are from it. The farther away you are from it, the more spaced out the beep sounds are. However, the closer you are from it, the more frantic the beep sounds get. Left-click again to retrieve the beacon.
Okay.
I'm still too close. I'm still too close. I'm still too close.
So I'm backing up.
Almost there.
Yep. A little more.
Almost there.
Oh, look! The door! It's opening!
Always trust Indiana.
Press enter to go to the next level.
We'll go a little more now that we're going to be in the temple. Yeah, the audio was weird because it's almost like the audio separation of like where she was either not quite aligned or it was like a wider pan than what a person would be, because I was kind of off to the left of her just a little bit and I could still hear her to the left of me, and she was just ahead and to the right. So I don't know. Let's just continue and see if any other weird sound issues are there. We're locked in.
It's locked now.
Of course.
Laura,
Panic attack.
calm down.
Locked in.
You knew this was coming, lady.
Hey, everything is fine. I'm gonna find a way, okay? Stay here, keep an eye on my stuff, and rest a bit. And remember to breathe.
Okay. Tell me if you find anything.
I'll go check if there's another door.
Okay. So I hear her kind of panicking. And I purposely turned. Okay, now it seems like she's right in front of me, because visually she is. And I hear her. So,
Paused. Resume.
again, visually, you're still going to have an advantage, because even though the visuals are very, very minimalist, when I turned totally around to see the big old door that we came in, it's a little bit of a different shape. It's kind of got more of like an arched door to it. I can already visually see that there are two doors in here in this one room, one to the left of us and one straight ahead. Now, there's no, like, a blind player isn't going to have that same information. You know, I can tell how far, like, the walls are from me, but I don't necessarily know that there is a door because I'm blind. But if I'm sighted, again, you know, kind of just like perception, or other visual games that try to represent blindness visually, you are still going to have an advantage. So there's good and bad to that. What I will say is, if it's a game that you're wanting, like, I see where they're going here, because it's a game that is totally playable by the blind, which is awesome. And you want to have some visuals, because if you know, streaming is a thing now, and the developers are recognizing that, so they're like, hey, okay, blind people, sighted people, maybe they just want to try an audio game. Let's try and stream it. So that is a good thing, but if sighted people are tuning into your stream, you know, people are so visual that you want to give them something, at least a little bit of visuals to look at. I think it would be interesting if they kind of did something like, what was it, Stifled, in the very beginning part where you were in your house, or it was Stifled is that VR horror game that was where you were playing a blind person. That was pretty cool and freaky. And then there was, I didn't like the game itself very much, but was it called Beyond Eyes, where they kind of did this thing where you had just a very little visuals like around your feet and just very, very short in front of you. So you still had something visual there, but you didn't really have much of an advantage of unexplored areas until you explored them. Once you explored them, they were visible to you. So it's kind of like you're developing, even if you're blind, you're developing a mental map of what you explored. So visually, okay, I've explored this and I can look back where I came from and I can see it because I've covered that area. It's kind of like the fog of war in a bunch of other games. But and then there were areas of that game Beyond Eyes where and this was an Xbox video. So if you want to check that, I did 2 videos for that game. If you're the developer watching, excuse me, watching this, or if you are just interested in that particular game, I had a lot to say about that game. A lot of it had definitely had issues for sure. But one thing that I did like that it did is, like I said, it had the colors, or it had like, very, very minimal sight in front of you, so you really didn't have an advantage playing it visually for the most part. And even later levels, like, even if it would show you the areas that were explored, the gameplay would mess with that because, oh, it's raining out now, and because of the weather and the storm, it's obscuring what area you've passed, so you even don't get the uncovered map later in the game. Definitely check out those 2 videos, Xbox Spotlight for Beyond Eyes, because that one, and Perception. I did a full playthrough of Perception, a Let's Play. So check those out if you're interested in other games that feature blind protagonists. But let's continue for a little bit longer here, and let's see if it introduces any other mechanics.
Huh. What's that? Laura?
Did you find anything?
Yeah. There's a door here. It's closed. There's this big lock, but no key. We'll see if we find one later.
So, I happen to know from visuals.
Okay, what's this? Looks like a door, but I can't find a handle.
Alex? Anything new?
No, my mistake. There's nothing here.
Okay. Tell me if you find anything. I can't see. Otherwise, I'd help.
I'm gonna find us a way to get out of here.
So I told her no, there wasn't a door. I should have said yes, but I just wondered if he would be like, no, I can't do anything, or I know I didn't find anything. Oh, there are 3 doors. I stand corrected. I didn't look over to the right. So again, I am cheating. But if you want to see me fail at this...
This melody. What is it?
It's coming from another room. Come.
I can't see. I won't be able to find you.
Don't move. Just turn on the beacon. I'll go to you instead.
Alex?
I'm here. Keep the beacon with you. This way I can find you if you get lost.
Thank you.
Come on, follow me. We're gonna go to the other room.
Okay.
What was that?
Rats, I guess.
Bloody lab rats. I told you. That's what we are.
For now, let's see what this melody has to tell us.
Center it.
Did you just do that?
I guess? I just walked on it.
Huh. I feel like it's all about the slabs. They activate when they're walked on.
Let me try something out. I think the melody we're hearing is made up of all these notes.
So it's... Wait, what? So I can't move forward and backward. But I can turn left and right. Wait.
Well done, Alex.
Thanks.
Okay.
Light, finally. Now
Huh.
I can help you if you need me.
Splendid. Take the lead.
Press enter to go to the next level.
So we will go one more forward. In the trailer, I did hear, like, there was some guy, there's like, oh, I'm presuming that she gets captured at some point, because in the trailer there was, like, some guy was like, oh, if you found the blind guy, just kill him or whatever. And so my guess is we're going to get separated. We're going to run into those other bad guys again that were shooting at us earlier. Maybe we'll end up having to rescue her. So it looks like it's going to be some very simple, like, evasion and exploration, some light puzzle solving. I don't know how complex the puzzles are going to get. But let's go to the next chapter.
Oh, shit.
I'm so sick of this goddamn temple. You want to take a break?
Yeah. My legs have turned to jelly by now.
Sit down. Here, have some water.
We've walked
Thanks.
like 5 feet.
Hey, I'm so sorry for bringing you into all this.
Don't be. How could you have known?
I know, but it's still my fault if you're trapped in here.
Hey, whatever happens, what we're doing here, it's important.
And I also
So
find it
don't beat yourself
amusing.
up, okay?
It's far more important than you can imagine.
Paused.
I find it
Resume.
amusing, too, that they didn't really seem to think this through. Like, clearly, these guys are just like, hell, everything's going to work. Just wing it. Because, like I said, the guy left his place, went down to this unfamiliar place, and didn't even know what place he was going to. And then they go into the... I mean, I guess she was smart enough to bring water, but, I mean, maybe we'll find, over time, maybe we'll find that other than the beacons... Like, do we have supplies? Do we have a backpack? Do we have food? Do we have, like, rope or something? Like, things that you would want to bring into a temple to make sure that, like, you can survive and, God forbid, you get locked in. Again, logic. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but video games. Let's continue.
For me, at least. Can you smell that?
Ugh, makes me sick. What is it?
Oh, I'm going to...
Shh. Hold on. Stop.
What is it?
Can you hear that?
Can I hear what?
Can't you hear something breathing?
I can. I think I saw something pass by over there.
What was it?
I think it had 2 red eyes. There! I saw it again.
We are screwed.
What is that thing?
Shh.
Bear?
Alex, are you okay?
What was that? Did you see it?
I did. It looks like a mix between a dog and some kind of giant lizard.
But it didn't see me, right?
I must be blind or something.
In that case, we better be quiet.
Okay, I'll go first. Very slowly. And I'll tell you when to join me. I'm right here, Alex.
Say something again. Oh, okay, don't click. Oh, dear. Okay, I don't know if it was because I clicked or because I didn't move in time.
Come.
Okay, I better move my ass.
Stop. Over here. Hold on.
Found you.
I'm right here, Alex. Stop.
Okay. How can they not hear her? Like, why don't they go after her? Yeah, I see a shadow, and you can kind of hear. You can kind of hear, too.
I'm here.
Over here. I'm right here, Alex.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Come.
Found you.
How does it not hear her?
I'm right here, Alex. Hold on.
Oh, go! Oh, my God, that was right in front of me. Bloody hell.
Over here.
Walking on some
I'm
sand.
right here, Alex. Go. Stop.
Holy shit. Ah! Oh, no. No. No.
You nasty beast! You can hear that beacon, can't you? So, go fetch the backpack. Run, Alex!
Fuck. It's coming back. I need to turn off the beacon.
Okay. Where's the beacon? Frick. Where did he throw it? Or she throw it? Oh, I'm fucked. Oh yeah, I'm dead.
Fuck. It's coming back. I need to turn off the beacon.
Okay. Okay. So
Fuck,
vision
it's coming
kind
back.
of does
I need to
help
turn
you,
off
but
the
kinda
beacon.
Doesn't. So we're gonna, because it sounds like it's over to the right, but
I found the backpack. I need to find. Fuck! It's coming back. I need to turn off the beacon.
Little trial and error here, guys. Oh, this sounds bad.
I found the backpack. Fuck!
So
It's coming back. I need to turn off the beacon.
So I'm not gonna go for the backpack. He's like, I need to, bleh, and then I die. So I don't know. God dang, man! Instant death.
Fuck! It's coming back. I need to turn off the beacon.
And if I stop...
Fuck! It's coming back. I need to turn off the beacon.
So... I'm not...
Fuck! It's coming back. I need...
Paused. Resume.
So, there's some disconnect. Like, I know there's something there that is walking. If I stand still, it seems like it kills me, like almost instantly, because it just zeroes in on me. If I go toward the backpack, I get interrupted, and he's trying to tell me something, but I get mauled. I got farther the first time by luck, but now every time I seem to run into the guy. Let's try this a few more times before we wrap up
To
the
turn
video.
off the beacon.
So I'm gonna try to head away from... Yeah, I stopped moving for
Fuck!
1 second.
It's coming back. I need to turn off the beacon.
Can I shift? No, I can't run. I'm just gonna keep running. Or walking slowly. Do not stop walking, that's all I can say. Do not stop. Oh, crap. That's a wall. So I gotta lure him away? I mean, I know where the beacon is, but every time I go there...
I found the backpack. I need to find a way out. I think I should follow this draft.
Okay.
Press enter to go to the next level.
Apparently, it sounded like I got mauled, but I got to the next... I followed... I like what they're doing. We've got some running. We got a little mini game that we had on the plane. We've got some exploration. We've got some following. Nothing that we really haven't seen before, per se, through an audio game like a Blind Legend or that Western drama game that I covered not terribly long ago. I think I unlocked that video for you guys. Maybe I haven't yet. I don't remember. But, so I mean, I like what they're doing, but there are... As I'm getting further in, it's kind of seeming like I'm getting... There's a few things that are a little bit... What's the term I'm looking for? Ambiguous? Like, I'm not quite sure... There's some guesswork here and there. Even visually, like, okay, I could see the little orb thing when I open my eyes to look, but...
During an action phase, use the A and D keys to move left or right.
Alright, so we're doing one more action. We'll wrap up after this sequence. So we're going to get away from this. I can't see anything except for my dude. I don't know what that is. Oh dear. That sounds bad. That sounds like some old Prince of Persia trap. I'm going to get the hell away from you. So you do have to hold the... Oh god. Get away from me. You do have to hold the left and right arrows a little bit to steer. I'm going to go to the right. And I don't know if there's no indication like as if there's walls. Like, am I going to hit a wall if I go too far to the right or left? Oh, balls. Get away from me. Get away. Gotta go with thread in between them. Oh, I'm so screwed.
Over there! Shoot it! What's that?
Okay. Now we're listening. See, now... We're listening again, so there's no cue.
Pause.
Again.
Resume.
There really needs to be... I think the best thing that they could patch into this game, first and foremost, is as soon as those visual... Like, you see it, like, visually, I know exactly when to stop playing because that little circular, that little, like, radar thing appears again. But if I don't have any vision, I don't know that. Like, am I supposed to dodge those people that are trying to shoot me? I don't know that I'm supposed to stop. So they really do need some kind of indication as to when you start and stop playing. That would be one of the first things that I would... Because I would think that would be a fairly easy switch. Because whenever you... All they would have to do is have a thing that says, oh, when you switch, when you see the little round thingy, play a sound, and then when you're playing again, play another sound to let you know that you have control. That's all we need.
Hurry! Hurry! Come on!
So we're still listening.
Let's hope this door holds. Fire? There's something cooking.
Okay, so now I'm in control again. But again,
Resume.
the only way that I knew that is because I seen the visuals changed, and I just saw a bunch of stuff in front. Like, I can't even really tell what I'm looking at visually, but I knew well enough to go, it's not the radar thing anymore. So, yeah, they definitely need that indication of when you start and stop playing. But you know what? That's where we are going to wrap it up. I think that I've given you guys a pretty good look at the beginning of this game. You got to see, thankfully I did get far enough to get a few different types of gameplay. We got some exploration, some mini games, some running, some stealth, some me getting killed 5, 6, 7 times. I don't know if we get a gun from one of these bad guys and then we end up start shooting dudes. Maybe we'll run into that later, but I got to leave some of the game for you guys to see, to play for yourself. So again, there's a lot I like here. I like some of the audio presentation. I like that they're using traditional kind of almost like keyboard and mouse sort of controls. Although I will say, so the exploration stuff is like traditional first person. The running kind of seems like you see the guy visually just kind of angle left and right. So it's more of like a kind of a straightforward sequence sort of a thing. And then you're just running in between, like left, right, or in between two objects. So it's a little bit different there, but yeah, so this is Lost in Blindness. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. I will try to do a little research and see if the game is available elsewhere, like directly from the developer's website, or if it's only available on Steam or Good Old Games or GOG or something. But for sure it is on Steam, and I forget exactly how much it costs, but it's not terrible. It's not super expensive. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can like the video if you did. Also follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. And you never know, maybe I'll give this one a shot during a stream in the near future. So until next time, I will chat with you guys again later.